Everybody, it's me, Feather. Welcome to Get Feathered. It is time for a Sagittarius You versus Them deep dive. Let's do this thing. Thank you so much for, returning, for finding me, for coming and watching my content, liking, sharing, subscribing. You know, if you're here during the live, thumbs up and click that live chat button down below. I am making sure everything is good on my end and streaming beautifully for you. We'll jump into the reading screen in just a second and get going on this. You versus them. You may resonate, you may not resonate. It's a general reading. Please remember, may not resonate for everybody, and that's okay. It doesn't matter where Sagittarius is at in your chart. If you're a cross watcher, hello. Sagittarius, okay, dealing with a little bit of conflict, a little bit of contrast. Ready for change, definitely ready for change. So I'm not sure if this is a new relationship, what's going on here. Let's find out, shall we? Yes, let's shout. It is pouring rain outside. It's been raining all day. It won't rain all the time. The Crow. The movie The Crow, it won't rain all the time. Well, you're looking beautiful with the Empress energy. Eight of Wands. Is this somebody new you're talking to? Let's find out. Okay. Could be somebody new. Let's talk about it. Let's find out where we're going. Here for Saggies. Could be dealing with a Virgo, Libra, Taurus. Don't have to be. Empress energy it's fly energy. It's beautiful energy. It's like, you're looking good, feeling good, loving yourself, respecting yourself. Manifesting new. You're manifesting something new. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Okay, so you could be married, but or in a connection. Not really feeling that. I feel like this is somebody new. Okay. So you're in the process of trying to make a decision, I believe. You've been getting some mixed signals from someone. Been getting some mixed signals from somebody. So you're not really sure whether or not to stand up for the relationship. Is this a relationship? So this could be somebody new that you're talking to, or somebody that you're talking to that there is communication, back and forth communication here. But maybe you just need more information before you make a decision on whether or not to put all your eggs in one basket, so to say. Because like you're not moving away from this just yet. You're kind of looking at this thing. You're strategizing here. Do I move on? Do I continue with this? Do I stand up for this? I mean, you are doing well for yourself. You know yourself very well. You've been through a lot. So you're like, I don't know if I should stand up for this or not. Okay. So what you're doing is you are... I don't feel like you're stressing out. I think what you're doing is you're maintaining your emotional balance here. You're not over giving to the situation, which is great. You're not really putting a lot of effort into it. It's kind of like this person's got to show up. You do care about this person, but you're showing me that you care about yourself. Self-love is most important to you. So it's like, I'm here. you're willing to participate, but you're not going overboard with this relationship or this person. Some of you are just like, I care about this person, but I'm not really putting a whole bunch of energy into them. It's kind of like you're just waiting to see what they do. You're waiting to see what they do. You're not allowing it to stress you out. But you're just like, I'm going to keep doing my thing, and I'm going to keep doing me, and I'm going to keep, loving my people and my children and my things and stuff. But it's kind of a part of a strategy here for you. You're like, I'm not going on to move on to something new just yet. I'm just waiting to see what this person does. Who does that resonate for? You're going to see what they do. Let me see what they do. Yeah. You are so, I'm going to say you're the ninja here. You're being a ninja. You're being very stealthy here. And you're saying, I'm going to see what they do. I'm going to see what they do. You could be dealing with somebody who's married or who's in another commitment, or maybe you are, and I don't know what the dynamic is here, but your energy is strong. You're very nurturing. You're very loving, but you're like, I'm not gonna reach out first. I'm not gonna chase them. I'm not gonna be the one that looks like a fool here. I'm just going to focus on what I got to focus on. I'm going to focus on work and doing my thing. And if it goes anywhere, they're going to be the one to do it. They're going to be the one to make the move. You're like a ninja here. You're like, I'm not putting energy into this. I'm not manifesting this. You're just kind of surrendering to the universe in regards to this person. So I don't know if you're talking to this person or not. It looks like they are wanting to talk to you, but we'll get into their energy in a minute. Could be dealing with an Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sag, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, anybody. So this could be somebody you're getting to know, or there might not be a whole bunch of communication. Maybe you don't know a whole bunch about this person right now. But you're like, meh. I'm going to see what they do. So you're strategizing here. Just focusing on head down, surrendering to the universe, saying, if this improves or if it goes anywhere, they're going to be the ones to show up. Pretty sassy energy, but you're like, I got shit to do here. I got an empire to run. I got family to raise. Yeah, you probably are really focused on your own empire here. Yeah, and that's what's making you happy. So work is making you happy. Some of you are just, you may own your own business. You may run your own household, raising children, the whole thing. So you're like, focusing on your work, your pentacles, your empire, your family, your friends, that kind of thing. And if this person does anything, okay. So you're really focusing on you. And if this person shows up, they show up. But you're not really doing much about it. And some of you are saying, I'm not really hopeful that this person's going to show up. I don't think they will. That's kind of the energy I'm pulling off of you. Like, they may have ghosted you. They may have avoided you. It's kind of mixed signals, ghosting, avoidance here. But you're really focused on your own household, your own community, your own friends, and your work and everything. You're not stressing it at all. kind of like, if the universe has it for me, then so be it. Okay. So there's a lot of you that are really, really, really focused on you right now. You are just focused on your own money, your own stability, with or without someone else. But you are willing to communicate with this person if they are willing to communicate with you. Could be dealing with a Gemini or a Virgo. So I don't think there's a whole bunch of communication happening currently. You're just kind of waiting to see what they do. And meanwhile, you're just working. Money, working, building. And I think this Magician is, you're willing to communicate with this person, but you're not fighting for this connection. You haven't moved on just yet to something or someone new. But you're willing to communicate with this person if they do reach out and communicate. It's kind of like, well, what I do depends on what they do. Kind of ninja. Like, I'm not moving on yet. I will give them the opportunity to communicate. But if they don't, well, I guess it's on to something new. But you're at least giving, in the energy, you're giving them the opportunity to say something. What's that song? Say something, I'm giving up on you. It's kind of what I'm pulling in there. Let's see what this person could be. Aries, Leo, or Sag. Well, this person is dealing with something emotional here. Okay, so you may have turned this person down, or you may not be communicating with this person. You're waiting on them to communicate with you. You're saying, you're not chasing. You're not chasing them. And I think that is what's bothering them. That's what's bothering them. So they may be sad or feeling lonely or missing you. It looks like they want to reach out and communicate with you to come back and make something right, or to come in and communicate with you. How long that takes, I don't know. But your strategy is, I'm not chasing. I'm not begging. I'm not chasing. I'll give them the opportunity to say something. So I don't know how much time you have invested with this person. I mean, you could have been in a relationship with them. You could have been married to them. You could be. I don't know. Some of you maybe work with this person, or they're a friend of yours, or you've known this person for a long time. Again, some of you may have been married or in a long-term commitment with this person. You're just like, I'm not. If they reach out, they reach out. But you're showing me that you're not really hopeful that they will. Okay. So this person is missing you, and it looks like they want to communicate. They do. They want to return to communicate. The thing that bothers me here is that I don't like this energy. The King of Cups next to the Devil, next to the Ace of Wands. Like this person has a desire for you. This person has a passion for you, and it's almost an obsession. Do they care about you? Yes, but I don't feel like they've told you that they have feelings for you. This person may show up more on the side of they'll offer you the passion and the desire, but not so much the emotion. Okay? Even though there is an emotion here for you. That's a lot of emotion. But with it being next to the Devil, I think they're afraid of their emotions. So they would rather offer you sex or flirting or sexy times, that kind of stuff, rather than the emotions. I think the emotions are what they run from. Like they don't want to deal with the emotions of it. So they come across as being somebody who is manipulative. Yeah. So this person has ghosted, or there has been an ending here, but I feel like this person neglects the emotions more than anything in this connection. Even though they have a big heart. So this would be somebody that you can talk to. They console you. You can lean on their shoulder, but they're not going to tell you shit. So it feels like they come across to you as somebody who's manipulative. And it's possible that they have manipulated your emotions. But I don't really feel, as an Empress and a Queen of Cups, I think you would know that. Which is why you're like, it depends on how they show up, what side of me they get. And that's been undecided here. Or that's been decided here with your energy. You're like, you know what? If they show up and they're in another relationship, or they're not divorced, or they show up and they don't stand up for, if they show up and they're not being responsible for a relationship, or they don't want a long-term relationship, then I'm out. Then I will cut them off and I will manifest something new. So you're waiting to see how they show up. If they show up. If they show up. Tell me more about this person. So this person has either put you as a third party, or some of you, this person put you as a third party at some point, made you feel like you were being manipulated. Some of you may have had children with them. I don't know. And there's another energy I'm getting in this. It's, you're saying, I refuse to be confused by this person. I haven't moved on, but you're kind of waiting to see how they show up before you make that final decision. Even though you've already made the decision, like if I have to move on, I will. But I'm just going to give them one more chance to, what is that I'm hearing? To show up correctly? To show up correctly. To show up correct. If they show up correct, then I'll give it a try. But I don't think that you're very hopeful that they will. So this person has already made a decision that they like their independence. They like their singlehood. This person says, They've made the decision to be single. And they're not stressed out about it at all. They may miss you and they may have a desire for you. They may want to have sex with you and stuff like that. But I think they kind of miss, I think they miss your communication because, in all honesty, I think you were carrying the relationship. I think that is what's going on here. For some reason, I feel like you were carrying the relationship. I mean, you may have even been funding the relationship. You may have even been, giving them a place to live. You may have been the breadwinner. You were definitely nurturing the relationship. You were doing the nurturing of the relationship. The love, the nurturing. There is something here. Yeah. That's why you stopped. That's why you held back. So again, some of you may have been funding this person. Some of you may have been nurturing this relationship, and they were not. They weren't being responsible. They weren't being respectful. This is somebody who wasn't respecting you or honoring you or the relationship. Again, some of you were put as a third party, and they disrespected you because a third party doesn't always have to be another person, although I think at some point they did have you were a third person for a lot of you. But it can also be money. It can also be, friends. Anything can be a third party. It can even be fears. It could be codependency. It could be obsession. It could be, a sexual obsession. It could be all kinds of things. But you're showing me so many high-level cards over here. Like, it's all about family. It's all about family. It's all about finances. It's all about, not just connecting, and it's working together as a team and also being friends. It's enjoying life together with another person long term. And this is what you're showing me you're wanting as an Empress. It's all about love, nurturing. You are respect. You are someone who respects other people. And I think that's why you're like, one more try. One more time. I'm going to wait here before I close the chapter here and see what they do. And I think you've already given them a time frame too. A lot of you have already given them a time frame. Like, do I even bother being their friend anymore? Do I even bother getting back together with them? What's going on here? So you've already taken the time to reflect on this. You've already gained the clarity that you needed to gain. And you've already made the decision that you are not the one that's going to leap towards this person. You're not going to be played a fool. You're not going to do anything foolish. You're not going to move quickly. You're not going to make any kind of moves. None. You've already determined this. This has already been your decision. I am not taking a leap of faith here. I'm not going to go after this person. I'm not going to beg. I'm not going to go after them. No. Not as an Empress. You are respecting yourself here. And it's kind of like, well, let's see how they show up. If they show up wanting to build something strong, if they show up wanting to reunite and rebuild, and they want a long-term connection, maybe. But if not, it's on to the next. You've already made this decision. And you're not making any moves towards this person. So you may or may not be communicating with this person. If you are, it's very little. It's very spotty. It's very little. And this person says they like their independence. They'd rather be single. They'd rather be single. So this is why you held back. You're like, I'm not going to be played a fool again. I'm not going to be manipulated, played a fool. They're showing me some low vibrational cards over here compared to yours. Why is this here? Yeah, this person is, this person shows me that they care about you, but that's it. They've already made this decision. This person may have blocked you. For some of you, this person, I believe, this person may travel. They may be at a distance. You may have met them online. They may be traveling. They may be at a distance. But I believe this person has moved on. If you're communicating, it's not much at all. And I don't think they're going to make any moves towards stability. They're saying they're not going to fight. They're not going to fight for this. They're not going to be it's like this person has already told you that they would rather be single. That they like their freedom. Some of you, this person ghosted you and moved towards something else. But for those of you that are still communicating with this person, it's like a sex-only thing. Friends with benefits, or maybe you just get back together to, you know, it's an entanglement, if you will, with passion. So they're saying, I care about you, but that is all. They're not heartbroken about it. They've made this decision. They said, I care about you. That is all. That's all you're getting from me. This person is an emperor. So that is telling me with the devil underneath here that they are very stoic, male or female. They're standing their ground. They're not going to budge. They're not going to budge. A lot of you will be like, oh, this is twin flame. No, this is not a twin flame reading. I mean, could it be? Sure. But this is over. They're not going to fight it. There may have been other people involved in this. Again, some of you may have been married, or this person was married, or you could have been dealing with an Aries or a Taurus. You know what I mean? Sagittarius, Scorpio, Capricorn, you know, anybody. This person is, it's like they care about you. That's it. That's all you're getting from me. I'll tell you I care. I'll tell you I care about you, and I'll give you a wand. But that's all. And they're not heartbroken about this decision to be single. They would rather be single. And I think most of you already know this because this person would have already communicated this to you. So you can have sex with them if you want to. They'll have fun with you like that. But anything else, I think you already know this. And you're like, I'm going to wait to see if they show up. But I don't know if this person is going to show up. They're not showing me that they're going to. Why does stuff like this come through? I mean, your energy is beautiful here. Your energy is beautiful. You're smart, you're intelligent, you're self-respecting, respecting of others, loving, caring, nurturing. I think you carried this relationship. I think you did. Maybe even funded it too. Oh, man. But you're like, you know, if they're not going to stand up for this relationship, then I'm done. I think you've already told that to this person. You have already told this to this person. You came to the decision that if this person didn't want long-term relationship, I think you've already told them this. And I think they've told you, I'd rather be single. I like my freedom. I like living on my own, doing my own thing. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. But I don't want you waiting for this person if they're not going to return. Okay? Some of you haven't moved on yet. It's in your energy that you want new. What's this Two of Swords? Okay. So, yeah. I think that you already know that if this person were to return to communicate, they would offer you intimacy in the way of sexual passion, and desire. And it's some of you may have children with this person. Some of you don't. But if this person were to return, that's what it would be. And you know that. Because that's possibly what it's always been. So, I don't like it when people... I don't like it at all when people feel used by other people. And I think that's the stalemate here. Is every time this person returns, they return to give you the wand. Male or female. They just want passion and desire, but they don't want anything else. And the wheel is about to turn on this, okay? Because your energy is saying you're ready to manifest something else. You're not hopeful that this person is going to return to actually build something solid with you. You already feel a resentment to a degree. You're trying not to. You're like, I'm going to allow them one more opportunity. I'm not moving towards them. They're going to have to be the one to come back and see if this works out. And I think that you already know, but you may not have communicated it to this person, that you are in the process of making a decision to move on. Maybe you have. Okay. So you are both heading towards singlehood and freedom. Okay. And walking away from this because you know that this is a struggle bus, a burden. You've already been through enough with this person. You are showing me you're manifesting new. And oh boy. Here's the devil again and the Four of Swords. So you have to make the decision to move on from this. Because I don't think this person, if this person has ghosted you, they've moved on. If you're not communicating with this person, but every now and then sporadically, they come back to offer you sex or passionate moments. It's nothing deepens, nothing improves. There's a lack of respect there for you. And I think that's what bothers you the most, is that they don't respect you. They don't see more value in you. Well, it's not about them. It's about you seeing your own value and realizing that this person just wants your sexual healing or whatever you got. You know what I'm saying? If you continue to allow that, or you continue to allow this person to return, what are you really holding on to? You're holding on to something toxic, something negative. If you're resonating with this, you already know. You already know because you've been through it multiple times. This cycle. This is a karmic cycle. And you have to learn that lesson of self-respect and self-worth. I think you have. But a part of me, I don't think you fear moving on. But I think you're kind of false hope that this person will change. Was that I think for some of you, it's false hope that this person will change. But you've been through it enough times with this person. It's been cyclic. It's been a return cycle of this. So you know that this is somebody that is either upset. There's an obsession here. This person may have, it's just all about the sex. Really, it's just about the passion for most of you. If you're resonating for this, this has been a cycle of friends with benefits or on again, off again. And it's all about the passion and the desire. Nothing else deepens or moves forward. And it's been multiple times over years for most of you. And it's just a matter of being able to close this chapter. This has been a karmic cycle. It looks like this is a very karmic connection. And I think you're ready for new. I think you're ready to manifest something new because you know that this is nothing but a burden. But I feel like some of you have an energy about you that says, I don't really know. Or it's a false sense of hope. Maybe they can change. Maybe it could be more. Maybe they do love me. Maybe it could be more. No. If they did have more love for you, they would have told you by now, with as much time and energy as you have put into this. And especially for those of you that have been ghosted or they just neglect the emotions. They neglect your emotions. They do not see your value. They don't respect you. And it doesn't bother them. It doesn't bother them at all. I think more than anything, they miss your flirting or your passion or you reaching out to them. So I'm going to have to congratulate you and say, I'm glad that you're not wanting to look like a fool and you're not just going to jump back into this or you're not going to chase them. Congratulations. If this person were to reach out to chase you, it would start the cycle all over again. It would just be passion. Is there a soul bond or a soul tie? Yeah. Some of you, again, you have children together. You've known each other for a long time. There is a history there. But it only goes so far. The emotions only get to so far, like friendship or friends with benefits. Something like that. It doesn't deepen. It doesn't go any further. They're saying you'll get one cup. You'll get my page of cups. But if this person is an emperor, a mature individual, they're showing an immaturity in love. You are the empress here, showing a queen of cups. They're saying their king of cups has left the fucking building. They refuse to deepen the emotions. They've already told you this, or they already know this. They're not going to deepen the emotions. I care about you. That's it. They've checked out on the emotional standpoint. We can be friends. That's it. That's all. And I think that you're going to just continue being your amazing, awesome self. And I think that you're going to be manifesting a new connection real soon. This does not look healthy at all. This person's pulled 2 devils, karmic, toxic, repetitive cycle. Do you want to repeat the cycle again with this person? How many years has it been? How many times? How many go-rounds have you gone with this person? It's been a lot. 10 wands, 9 wands. And I don't even think that you enjoy the intimacy, the passion. I don't even think you enjoy the passion anymore. I think it's like the thrill is gone. If there's no love or no respect, why do it? So I think that you've turned your back to this person and you're only giving them so much of your attention or none at all and waiting to see if this person may reach out. Maybe one day they'll see your worth. Underneath it all, I think you've already decided that you would prefer to be alone, independent, working on your finances and your own stability and your own money, and walking away from this, leaving it behind, because you know that the emotions are minuscule compared to what you can, that your Queen of Cups, Empress, male or female. This person can't compete. If they could compete as the King of Cups, they've checked out their emotions a long time ago. They said, no, I refuse. I refuse. Like they totally ghost and avoid their emotions. They're blind. They're blind to their emotions. They're not going there. And they are standing up for it. They're like, no, I refuse. I'm not going to be hurt again. Fuck that shit. I'm out. They check it. Their emotions checked out a long time ago. Yeah. So you may just be lovers with this person. Just lovers. That is all. There's nothing else deeper happening, even though that's what you're wanting. Yep. So it's time for you to balance this out and get justice in this situation for your happiness, okay? Yeah. Because this is one of those things where this person, they breadcrumb you and it's out of balance here. It's off balance. It's not equal give and take here. Yeah, it's time for you to move on. Because it is just, you've been in this long enough. And you're showing me that you already feel emotionally dissatisfied and that you're wanting to enjoy life again. You know, maybe they put you in a third party. You're showing me that you want long-term happiness and success with a person. And this is not that person. Because this person neglects the emotions. They neglect your emotions. They disrespect you because they keep coming back with, maybe they have addictions. Maybe they have a sexual addiction. Maybe they're addicted to you. I don't know. You're saying you want so much more. And it's time to finish this. So for those of you that are finalizing divorces or going through divorces, looks like that's going to be happening. And you're bringing balance to this karmic situation. You're realizing, you're seeing it for what it is with the sun here right in the center, and you're going to be balancing it out yourself. You're saying, I'm doing this. I'm bringing karma correct for myself in regards to this. And you're just about to handle business here. I think that you're going to be moving on. I think you're going to be learning this lesson very soon. And the lesson is that you know this person is not healthy for you. You know this person does not want a long-term relationship in the way that you do. And that you just know that you're emotionally dissatisfied being with this person. You feel more alone with this person than you do by yourself. Yeah. And you're ready to get back out there and enjoy life again. You're ready to date and get back out there and just enjoy life again. There's nothing wrong with that. That's your happiness. Okay. So ending this cycle is what you're doing. You're not going to return to this cycle again. It may take you a couple weeks. It may take you a couple months. But you're not going to return to this cycle again because you know it's unhealthy for you. You know that you cannot, you know that you're not going to stand up for a relationship like this anymore, where it's just unhealthy. There's other people involved, you're a third party, or they keep using you sexually, or, you know, but at some point you have to be the one that says, it doesn't matter what they want from me. What do I want from me? That is true. That's fact. What do I want from me? What do you want? You want 10 pentacles. You want somebody that's going to be a partner, a teammate, a partner, somebody that's going to help you build a long-term, happy, healthy, abundant lifestyle. You know, bonding and blending families, being your best friend, somebody that you can hang out with, an adventure buddy, a lover, everything. Not just a lover on the down low. Not just somebody that cares about you but has sex with you when they want to. No, you're not going to do it. Them's the words, them's the messages. That's what I got for you. I hope that this helped in some way. It's been repetitive with this person. And it happens. You may be single parents with a lover or a friends with benefits, and you've been wanting something more from this person. It doesn't look like it's going to go that way. For most of you, this person ghosted you. And when they do show up, just won't get laid, right? Or they start with the flirting and stuff like that. They miss the flirting. They miss the communication and the flirting. They miss the sex, I'm sure. But the emotions have left the fucking building. I don't even know if they were ever there. I care about you. That is all. Okay. So, couple weeks to a couple months. I feel most of you are going to be maybe even blocking this person, but you're definitely going to be finalizing and not returning to this connection. You're already showing me so much energy that you're manifesting new. Keep manifesting new. It's all about the realization of what this unhealthy dynamic is. Most of you were third partied or you're going through a divorce anyway. So start having fun, friends and family, and going hanging out with your buddies and stuff like that, and just getting new energy around you. And what do you enjoy? Get with your girls or your guys and go have some fun for a little while, and that will help you move out of this energy of just kind of an emotional blah, an emotional funk. This person's not willing to give you that cup. Not on the level in which you deserve or desire. Okay? That's what I got for you. I hope it helps in some way. Like, share, subscribe, join the tribe. Donations of love are always appreciated, and private readings are available for the time being. Until next time, namaste.